the years, we've seen some pretty pathetic excuses for either like apology videos or just creators playing the victim in a scandal that they clearly caused. But none take the cake quite like Joshua David Evans. Oh my god. I mean, you guys have seen the video, right? And I watched the video yesterday morning before I got ready for work, and then this morning, like literally right before I filmed this, I watched Adam's reaction video to it. And honestly, you know, I thought that James Charles was the worst when it came to like Joker style, like psychotic narcissists. But again, Joshua David Evans is just right up there. And honestly, I'm so glad that Adam was able to laugh so much in his video, because the way I was fuming when I was watching that video yesterday morning, the way I was fuming, I was like, how dare you? How dare you take the stance? How dare you try and twist the narrative? How dare you try and manipulate people even more than you already have done with like mental health, and falling to my knees, sobbing with my wife there, which we'll get into. Oh my god. Like, I've said this in my previous videos, that I already clocked this even before he made this video, that he's a manipulator, 100%. And, you know, we've talked about the way that he's using men's mental health to falsely frame himself as the victim in comment sections and, you know, in his DMs with Adam. But this just tops all of that. This just confirms everything that I was saying in my previous videos. And yeah, I was fuming. I was so fuming. And, you know, like I've said in my videos, I'm such an advocate for, like, men's mental health and people, you know, when it's actually genuine, you know, we need to listen to men more, like, men are allowed to show emotion, all of that. And like I've also said, there's been a lot of people in my comments saying that, you know, this is ageism, like, oh, God forbid a 42-year-old has feelings and everything else, and we should be really sympathetic because Adam's the one attacking Josh. Like, what the hell? Like, but then if you watch Adam's video where he's exposing everything, and also Josh's video, you can see that all that narrative that the people in my comment section and the people in Adam's comment section that have been trying to spin is complete and utter bullshit. Complete and utter rubbish, completely false. Because, yeah, anyone of any age should be able to express their emotions, sure, but as we've said, this is a level of maturity that's being shown, but now I fully believe that Joshua David Evans knows exactly what he's doing. And as much as in his video he was all, Adam, you know exactly what you're doing. Those stories that I posted on my Instagram, like those comments that I was leaving and the way I was in the Reddit, that was all for you. I knew what, like, he's literally admitting that he knew what he was doing and this was all like calculated and somehow he's like the mastermind behind all this, but then also the victim at the same time. Make that make sense. But the fact that he was going like, Adam, I know what you're doing. I know that you're the real villain. You've been bullying me since you were 12. Oh that part got me. That part was like, what the fuck are you on about? And as Adam said in his video, he literally showed a picture of 12-year-old him with Miranda Sings, being like, this is who you're saying bullied you. A 12-year-old kid, when you were in your 30s, it would have been at that time, you know? Like, I understand, you know, kids can bully other kids, but when you are an adult claiming that a child was bullying you, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. I'm sorry, grow the fuck up. I'm saying it again. Joshua David Evans, you are a sad little man. You are I'm gonna get fucking merch with that on it. Joshua David Evans is a sad little man. I will do that. I'm joking. Unless you want that. That would actually be very fun. I don't know. I feel like we all need like a tote bag with Joshua David Evans is a sad little man. I need a dog. I need a dog. Well, what was it? What was the other one? Miss Sunnyflower, that was it. Miss Sunnyflower is chopped. Miss Anita Dark is chopped. Has her claws out. That part I was living for Adam's part of that video when he was coming up with the drag names. I was like, yes, this is so hilarious, because you've got to laugh. Like I said, when I was watching the video yesterday morning, I was genuinely very fuming, being like, how dare you, how dare you, Joshua David Evans, how dare you be like this, because it was so incredibly infuriating. And to see that level of narcissism, we talk about people being narcissists and everything quite a lot on this channel. It's just something that I'm really passionate about promoting the signs of. And there were people in my comment section on the last video saying, because when I posted my video, yesterday I was like, they're posting videos like a lot quicker than I can keep up with, guys, calm the fuck down. So but I wanted to make sure I had time to watch everything before I made this video. I work 2 jobs, it is what it is. But, there were people in my comment section, because when I posted my last video, like, literally an hour or 2 later, Josh posted his video, and there were people in my comments like, he just posted the video, and I'm like, oh, god damn. God damn it. But hey, we're here making it now. But there were people in my comment section when that came out, similar to the ones who were, like, just defending Josh, saying, Adam's attacking Josh, being like, Josh has just uploaded a video that's really calm and collected and just debunks everything Adam's saying, and I'm like, huh? I mean, I knew even before I'd watched the video that those comments were probably bullshit, right? And oh my god, the level of bullshit that they turned out to be is insane. So, yeah, like I said, Joshua David Evans, sad little man, but also massive narcissist. Like, the way it was so clear in that video that everything was manipulation, the whole thing was manipulation. And talk about rewriting history. If there's anybody rewriting history, Josh, it's you. Oh my god, it's you. Because you flip-flop around different narratives of who was, like, signed on to the documentary, who reached out first, like, when he was saying that when he messaged Adam, he was like, when they asked me who else would be interested in doing this, your name was the first to come up. But then he's saying in his video that wasn't the case, and like he knew that they'd already reached out to him or something like that. So it was very just so many, and there were so many moments like that where it was just like, where are you getting this narrative from? But again, compulsive liar, massive narcissist, this is what he's gonna do. Like when he was saying that no one signed on to the documentary, Adam, and yet several times he's been quoted to say, especially in that massive message he sent to Adam, and so somebody had said that message might have been AI, and you know what? When I heard that said, I was like, you know what? The amount of bullet points that were in that message is very ChatGPT. But regardless, when he was saying to Adam, like, my wife's involved, my 2 best friends are involved already on the thing, like, and when he was all like, yeah, my wife's involved, but also, like, 2 people who are my best friends who aren't really public on social media, yeah, but they want to do a documentary on your ex-wife. And I'm so glad as well that Adam mentioned in his video the fact that his wife was involved as well, because I said in my video, this is very, very strange, and Adam was like, so someone's gonna say it, like, Josh and his wife are very strange people, and I'm like, clock it, exactly, that's what I said in my video. I'm convinced that Adam did watch my video on this before he started streaming, by the way, because there were quite a few moments I was like, that's what I said. But regardless, because we know that you are a friend of the channel, Adam, hi, that'd be really appreciated over here, and I had sent him my video when I posted it, and he liked it, so I think he did watch it, but anyway, which of course I always appreciate, and I always appreciate the mockers in my comment section coming over to my channel, hey guys, this is going so well for us all. But yeah, the way he was like, well, no one's involved, and quite clearly people were involved, they were signed on to a documentary, and again, your wife's involved about a documentary on your ex-wife, and I said it in my video, like, the way you've got to have a lack of boundaries and self-respect to go along with something like that, you've got to, the lack of self-respect and the lack of just common sense you've got to have to be married to somebody who is so obsessed with their ex-wife and has been the entire time is nuts to me, is insane to me. I don't get it. It's crazy. Crazy. And, you know, he's been so obsessed with her to the point where he's been in the Reddit's comment sections, he's been harassing mockers, he's been in Peter Mon's comment section posting sunflower emojis. Leave Peter Mon out of this. I mean, Adam said it in his video. Leave Peter Mon out of this. Peter Mon does not deserve any of this, okay? Apparently he's been making fun of his age or something like that, which is just like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Peter Mon's like, what, 50-something? But he is just as much of a key as anybody else in the drama commentary space, okay? He is even more of a key, okay? He is Brother Mon. If you're a mocker, you know, he's Brother Mon. Trade Mon. But, but like, yeah, leave Peter Mon out of this. All he's doing is just reporting on the situation. He's not directly involved. Like, get the fuck out. But again, Joshua David Evans is a sad little man, so he's going to do that. He's going to be all up in this, and then, yeah, he's going to claim on a video that, oh, this affected me so much. I was on my knees. I fell to my knees, sobbing. And the noises that came out of me when I was on the floor. And my wife was there, and she was also crying, and this was all a big thing. Bitch. I'm gonna echo what Adam said in his video. That was just like, is this theatre? What is happening? Is this theatre? Seriously? Like, enter stage left, start crying, fall to your knees. Center stage. Oh my god. That part, when I was watching it yesterday, I was like, oh, come the fuck on. And it was his tone of voice as well. This is something I really wanted to emphasize as well when I was watching that video. It's his tone of voice throughout the whole thing. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, when I was making my videos on the James Charles Spirit Airlines situation, I said a lot that he was giving the Joker in his tone of voice and his sort of a manic energy. Josh was giving the creepily calm of it all. He was giving the quite sort of softly spoken, trying to be very targeted. Like, there's no one signed on to the documentary, Adam. You were bullying me. I've realized, you know, this is the same 12-year-old that was bullying me 10 years ago. But, you know, if you notice it, you notice it, and I encourage you to go back and watch that video. Not to give him any more views, but just to kind of educate yourself on this point, I guess. That kind of tone of voice that someone's using, especially with the cats around him, what the hell was that about? Why? And I feel like that was very, very pointed, because they've been breeding cats. I think that because his wife is now a YouTuber, like, she posts a bunch of videos about like cats and stuff on their channel, and he's surrounded by the cats, and I'm thinking, oh, like, immediately when I saw all the cats on the sofa before I even got on that sofa, I was like, oh, this is a framing, this is a setup right here to basically be like, look, guys, I'm just the innocent guy with the cats. I'm just the cat man. This is what I'm doing. This is who I am now. I'm just a calm guy with some cats. And, you know, I'm just an innocent guy. Look at me. I'm stroking the cats. The cats love me. Like, it's trying to distract people through visuals and through kind of body language. He's kind of like laid on the sofa, like, all chill, like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. You know, he's doing the Jeff Goldblum pose, and, you know, but he's surrounded by all these cats, and he's like, that, listen, I'm just here to claim my name. I'm just here to, like, you're the one who started this, Adam. Why do you keep making all these videos about this, Adam? You claim not to want anything to do with this, and yet you're making all these videos about it, and it's like, because you're harassing him. The only reason he's been talking about this is to educate people about what's been happening behind the scenes, because people have been calling out, you know, the Instagram stories, which apparently they were all for you, guys. They were all for you, because I knew this narrative was going to be spun. Like, wow. But, you know, this is But yeah, he's doing this. The whole thing was so incredibly calculated. And he's claiming that Adam's the calculated one and the muckers are the calculated one and he's all the victim, blah, blah. But, like, he is the one who's framed the video where he's sat all around his cats. The end frame of his video where it's just the cat's face with the funny little sound effect, I'm like, so this is not serious at all. Right, got it. And the whole thing was just so... He thought he was going to get away with this. He thought he had it in the bag. There was a lot of people that were like, oh my god, he was so close with this. He was so close. I mean, he's been so close to the edge so many times because of this, which is insane as well. Because again, like I've been saying, he's been weaponizing and using men's mental health as a way to get people to feel sorry for him and be like, I'm just the innocent victim and Adam McIntyre has been bullying me. What the hell? It's like, if anyone has been bullying and harassing, it's you, Joshua David Evans. You're the one who's been talking about this so much. You're the one who's been in your ex-wife's Reddit. You're the one in Peter Mon's YouTube comments leaving sunflower emojis. You're the one who changed your YouTube description to your YouTube bio to a sunflower emoji. You're the one who is now claiming to be doing follow-up videos about this. Now you like Adam was saying, is he going to become a drama channel now? Who knows? You're the one who is a YouTube manager. This is your job. This is a YouTube manager. You're meant to be a very professional person managing people's YouTube channels, and yet you're the one acting like a teenager having a friendship fallout. And that's another thing. You and Adam don't know each other. You and Adam do not know each other. You don't. Adam was saying in his video, you've got 2 pictures together, one of which is with Swoop. And if we're glad you finally acknowledged the Swoop documentary, that happened, and it was it was something that was good quality, and that you apparently put a lot of time and effort into. I mean, we saw it when it came out, you know what I mean? But now you're finally acknowledging Swoop as a thing, despite, beforehand being like, this is so much better than a YouTube documentary, like siding with the bloody doc makers. And then claiming you were going back to them defending Adam, like oh yeah, he's not responded to my stuff yet. Oh, I thought you were best mate. You were best mates though. Thought you were best mates, but he's not responding to any of your messages. Like Adam said in his video, what kind of friendships do you have if you think that's the bar? The bar is in hell. All right, listen, me and Adam, we follow each other on Instagram. He's reacted to one of my videos on one of his live streams. I was incredibly grateful for that. Every time I upload a video and I tag him in a story, most of the time he either likes the message or he likes my story. He has messaged me occasionally, like when I hit 2,000 subscribers, when I got monetized, when he shared my first video about the VidCon situation. And I've sent him messages, I've replied to some of his messages. Does he see them? No. But he's busy, and I get that, and I'm a small creator. I'm not his best friend. I don't claim to be his best friend. I'm very, very grateful to the fact that he had shared my first video on the VidCon situation, that he reacted to that video when we first started talking about the situation on stream. I was incredibly, incredibly grateful for that, because it's catapulted my channel. It's brought all of you guys over to my page, which is what I wanted. You guys were the audience I was trying to capture anyway with my content. This is the kind of community that I've been wanting to build. So there's that element, but I'm not, when it comes to the parasocial of it all, it is still parasocial. I don't know him personally. Would I like to at some point? Yeah, maybe that would be cool. But I'm not claiming to be Adam's best friend. If I was like Joshua David Evans, I would be out here like, I'm best friends with Adam McIntyre because he shared my video and he follows me on Instagram and all this stuff. I would be like gloating about that so much more. But I'm not, because I have a level of self-awareness and a maturity level that Joshua David Evans does not have. And I'm 25. Okay? There's what would it be? 18 years or something between me and Joshua David Evans? But still, I think there's maybe, 17, 18 years. I'm doing the math in my head. But for some reason, both me and Adam, when it comes to the situation, literally everybody else who is on Adam's side, who's been talking about the situation, has a level of maturity, regardless of what age they are. There's a level of maturity that far surpasses Joshua David Evans at 42. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And, you know, again, you and Adam are not friends. You know, when he starts out the video being like, me and Adam are really close on this stuff, which obviously he means we're really close on the topic of my ex-wife. Like, what the fuck? Literally, that's all it is. That's the only thing you guys have in common is Colleen. That's it. And this was another element as well where I was like, did I watch my video before he went on stream? Because I said in my last video, like, okay, so I'd be very interested to hear the kind of things that Colleen was saying about Josh and what was happening during the divorce. And of course, Adam mentioned Josh burning a lot of Colleen's like personal stuff, like the original Miranda sweater and stuff like that, and the original hey is back off squad, fucking psycho. This is what I'm saying. He's Joker level psycho narcissist. But I also said, like, I'd be very interested to see, you know, because Adam's alluded to this, the way that Josh is acting now is the way that Colleen used to say that he was acting in the past. I was like, I'd be very curious to know, like, if he now thinks that, yeah, like, he thinks that this is the one element where Colleen was right. And he basically confirmed that in the video that I watched, his reaction to Josh's video, and I was like, you definitely watched my video before you went on stream. But like, you know, it's one of those where I'm like, yeah, exactly. This is what I wanted to know, because as much as we know that, you know, I mean, as Adam said, you know, there was many sides to that marriage. So I'd be actually very curious to see if he spills any more information about that, because now I'm really invested in this situation. I find it really, really fascinating, because I find the different sides of narcissistic behavior and just how frequent narcissists appear. Like, I was talking to my boyfriend. I know everyone's so mad that I've got a boyfriend. Listen, he's a walking green flag. Shut up. But and you might be seeing him in my videos soon, perhaps, if we get this flat that we've applied for. Anyway, that's a different topic. But I was saying to my boyfriend, because we both had this similar interest in just like how frequently narcissists pop up, because the statistic tends to be like 1 or 2% of the population are narcissists. But in our personal lives, we've encountered so many that were just like, that's not right. That's not true. And, you know, when you start to really study and hone in and memorize the signs of a narcissist and narcissistic behavior and the kind of things that like I was saying, the way I was able to clock the framing with the cat and the tone of voice he was using and even the body language and everything, and I was just like, and the way he was spinning the narrative, I was like, this is just blatantly obvious right then and there what is happening. And we were saying, like, yeah, that it must be more frequent than that. It must be more frequent than that. So as much as I think that both Josh and Colleen both have like pretty big narcissistic traits, Josh is exhibiting more of that recently and more aggressively than Colleen just doing the toxic gossip train in shows and stuff, right? Like that's as far as it kind of goes with Colleen. She's not been trying to contact Adam. She's not been trying to do any of this. Josh, on the other hand, way more aggressive. And like Adam said in this video, you know, this is the kind of behavior that Colleen used to tell them about. This is the Josh that Colleen was telling them about during the divorce, and I just think that's incredibly fascinating. So if Adam, if you're watching this, if you wanna give us any more nuggets of knowledge, just to add another layer to the situation, perhaps, just to give us a little bit more insight, I think a lot of people would really appreciate that, and find that really interesting and quite useful as well. You know, it's why I talk a lot about the traits of a narcissist and stuff in my content, is for education mainly, because I didn't really know a lot when I was younger, because it doesn't really get taught that much, like the nuances of it all, like it doesn't really get taught like when you're learning about relationships and kind of grooming and stuff in school. Like they don't teach you a lot of like the stuff that you actually need to know in your real life. So that's why I feel like it's really important, like whenever we encounter this kind of thing, to speak out about it and be like, this is a sign to look out for. Don't, like, if someone is exhibiting XYZ, just run a mile. That's the kind of thing I like to do in my content. So, you know, it would just be interesting to educate people a little bit about what's going on as well, and the kind of things that was going on like back then maybe that could help some people out, but also just again add another layer to the situation, and really concrete that Josh is not a good human being. He is a piece of hot garbage, and yeah, let me know all of your thoughts about this whole situation in the comments. What was your reaction to Josh's video? What was your reaction to Adam's video reacting to it? Again, I am so glad he was able to laugh about it so much. And the fact that he was filming it during England's first game. And obviously being in central London, he was like, oh, did England just score? I heard a lot of hooting and hollering. His friend was like, actually, no, that was Croatia. But I don't really care about football. I mean, I'm mildly invested if it's England. Like, if we win, that would be cool. Like, I normally watch kind of the final game if England's there. But otherwise, could not give two shits. And the people who make football their entire personality tend to kind of be a bit insufferable. Not always. There are people who are chill. But we know the football hooligans who are most likely going to be, like, at the matches and, like, going to pubs and watching the games and stuff, you know. Not the best crowd, a lot of the time. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Well, I say that. I'm just going to my normal outro now. We're talking about Joshua David Evans. But I hope you enjoyed the entertaining mess that was Josh's video, and that you found this video interesting. If you do, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. As always, leave all of your thoughts down there. I love to chat and like all of the comments underneath my videos. I think it's such a fun time for me to connect with you all, so let's all have a key down in the comment section. If you're not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more of my content. Make sure to follow me on all my social media names, which will be, as always, at the end of this video, especially my Instagram. My Instagram is always the main one. That's where I'm the most active. That's where I post when I've posted videos, unless you've got the notification button turned on, which you should do on YouTube as well. But I always share when I've posted videos on my Instagram story, so go over there. We're posting some cool little things over there. I did a little photo shoot recently that I was really proud of myself for, because I've talked on here about how I've been struggling with my personal confidence a little bit over the past kind of 6 months or so, and that was the first time where I really felt like that was coming back. So I'd really appreciate your support over there on that, to kind of boost that journey a little bit, because I want to get back to myself. You know, I've kind of lost myself a little bit, but we're on a positive journey. We're on a positive trajectory, and that's the way it is. But anyway, again, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm sorry, we just gotta...
I took it the wrong way, man. I just took that as like, I don't know, like we could talk, and that was really lame of me. Cringy.
So I'm about to edit this video, and then I just realised that he posted this, so I've just been watching it, and we're not even at the end, but I can already tell this is the most sarcastic piece of bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life. Somebody in the comments of this video literally said, this is his ukulele video, this is his ukulele song, and I could not agree more. What the hell is this?
Every single thing that I'm seeing that you say just kind of like repositions my mind to go, dang, Josh was wrong. Adam's perspective is the only perspective that truly should be heard and absorbed.
Bitch, please.
Out of this equation, he is the one rooted in such a humble nature compared to me and everyone else that like bow down to you, man.
He literally just went like this. What the hell is this?
Wow. So, I'm so sorry, Adam. Genuinely. And I hope you know that. So, my heart goes out to you and all of your amazing fans. And down below, I know you're gonna be like...
A comment just popped up in the highlights saying, crazy how this was sarcastic, but that 12-year-old bullied me was dead serious to him.
You're gonna be doing what you've always been doing. proving me wrong and like filling the comment section up with love, positivity, awareness. Like, you're so self-aware. So just...
The next comment's popped up saying, I genuinely thought you and Pam happily moved on, and I've been rooting for your healing.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for showing me the truth. It's a great day. Things are really looking up. Au revoir.
He's just gone. Really? Really? Wow. Wow. Have a good VidCon, Josh. Bro. Sunflower. Leave your thoughts in the comments. See you guys in the next one.